That will do it. The Stanford Cardinal are headed to their 14th Final Four. As Dana Evans' journey is now over.
What is the future going to bring for you after 4 years of Louisville? Are you going to move on to play the pros, or is you going to take some time to think about that?
Yes, I'm going to go on and play and enter my name into the WNBA draft.
So excited for this wonderful evening celebrating 36 young women who are about to have their professional dreams come true.
My draft night, from the jump, I was so nervous.
She really didn't have a spot that she just wanted to go to, but we were thinking she probably would be top 5 or 6 pick.
The first round is complete. This has got to be one of the more surprising first rounds we've ever seen. The excitement continues. So many quality players still on the board.
When they said we are done with the first round, I couldn't freak out. I said, it's okay. So I'm just like, wow, we are about to go into the second round.
And with the 13th overall pick, the Dallas Wings have selected Dana Evans out of Louisville.
To see Dana's name come up to be drafted was great. I had no doubt. She was just that special of a player.
I know it's hard to sit and wait sometimes when you think maybe you should be going higher in this draft. Tell me what's important about this moment and hearing your name finally get called.
It's a blessing. I'm just really excited to finally hear my name. But I'm gonna use everything as motivation because I didn't expect to be this far. So I'm ready. I'm ready to take on whatever I gotta do. I'm excited. A lot of people around this time, they didn't know that you had to make that team, and that roster was pretty much set. Like, ooh, that's gonna be a hard one to make. But we gotta figure it out. We're gonna put our head down and work like we always do. I remember Jeff Walls texted me like, make sure you really thank Greg Bibb. And he said, do a handwritten note. And I think that handwritten note gave him a soft spot for me. I remember him calling me and he said, you probably already know, but we're trading you somewhere that you're gonna enjoy. He could have just cut me. He could have waved me. She's good, but we don't got space. He put me in a spot. I was gonna be successful. I was going home. Cause I went from, am I about to get cut? Am I about to be on the roster? You're gonna be on the roster, all right? You're gonna win a ring with your favorite player of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching one of the best players on the planet, night in and night out, Candace Parker.
Dana Evans, during the time of the WNBA, she's able to see some of the great players that have graced this game, and in particular, her favorite player, Candace Parker.
You start to see this carryover effect of, I've watched you. Now I want to emulate you and become a great player like you.
I love me some Candace. Her game was just so different. You didn't see too many women like that. She had it all. It wasn't nothing that Candace couldn't do.
She loves Candace Parker, so that's why when she went to Chicago and played with Candace, it was like, I did it.
I find it funny that Dana was looking up to Candace Parker, right? And then literally looking up at Candace Parker and got to play alongside Candace Parker, because Candace at the end of the day was about winning.
When you see those two together, it's really special because they both, even though there's a substantial height difference, there's no difference here in the heart.
I think it just shows, like, Dana playing the role she's playing now, it's going to be even more dangerous. She's not afraid of the big moments. And I think, when you're able to see how she works in practice and how she defends, and we know she can shoot, her playmaking, her ability to adjust to what the defense has given her, I think that's the thing that I'm most proud of. I think young players have a hard time adjusting, to the defense, to the game, to the second half, and she's shown that she can do that.
Candace was patient, and she was consistent in her leadership. I think every single day, whether we wanted to hear it or not, it was like, no, this is what you need to do. This is what we need you to do in order for us to have success.
Keep doing that, okay? Let's share the ball. Let's enjoy it.
And then just talking to Dana about being patient and trusting the process. Always be ready for the moment and never stop preparing.
That's what she does.
Dana Evans has been the answer all night long for this guy.
Chicago, who's had a sort of underwhelming up and down regular season, going to try and put all the pieces together.
We all were so different and we all were so valuable. It just wasn't clicking yet. It was the chemistry and we just was rolling. That playoff run was special. We was like, y'all, we finna shock the world.
Just 16-16 in the regular season. Facing down 2 single elimination games as a 6th seed. Ousting the top-seeded Connecticut Sun in the semis. And now on the brink of their first championship. Evans steps back and hits the 3. Evans splashes another. Evans another. You bet.
All of the crying, all of the stress from the draft to her playing with Candace and winning the championship. That was everything in a nutshell for her rookie year.
The Chicago Sky are WNBA champions!
Dana Evans has been a magnificent addition off the bench for Chicago.
You know, we needed someone to make an impact, and we knew when Dana was coming in the game, she was picking up 94 feet.
Great defensive possession by Dana Evans.
Without her playing as hard as she played defensively, wearing them out, them not wanting to bring the ball up, we get nothing.
Dana Evans is showing up for the Sky here tonight.
I see so much of myself in Dana early in her career, playing behind big-time players and then just kind of trying to find your way.
Kai always kept me humble, but she always made sure I knew who I was.
Because when you finally do get the opportunity, you got to show the world, you know, what they've been missing.
A 6th Player of the Year candidate.
Dana Evans, she's got a new career high after knocking down that shot.
Dana Evans bringing a lot of fire here to the Sky. Evans looking for another 3. She's feeling it now.
I'm ready for those moments. When those moments come, I don't shy away from it because it's like, this is what I've worked for.
The Chicago Sky remaining active in offseason. They have now traded Dana Evans reportedly to the Las Vegas Aces for 2 second-round picks.
It was time for a transition. It was time for something new. It was like God said, now it's time for you to go and expand. And I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.